So this is the review session for the November 2015 comic Bento box. The theme was Button Mash, so they're all going to be video game related trades this month. First up, we have the Marvel Superheroes Contest of Champions, rated T from Marvel. It is written by Bill Mantlo with Mark Grunwald and Stephen Grant. Art by John Romita Jr. with Bob Layton, and inks by Pablo Marcos with Bob Layton. Reprints Marvel Superheroes Contest of Champions 1 through 3. It's 88 pages, $7.99 on the price for the volume. Original cover price would have been $1.80, but this was a mid-80s original publication, so that's a little bit, to be taken into account. Modern cover prices would have probably had that about $12 or $15, so you're looking at easily a value versus the original cover price on that, comparatively speaking. Even if you were to buy the original issues now, they're probably going to cost you about $3 a piece. I'm going to give it a 5.0. It was kind of a trite story, a lot of, pull a hero that you know and, plop them against some international hero that you've never heard of before kind of story. Decent art throughout because I do like Romita Jr. and Bob Layton, so I liked the art a lot. The story was definitely a time and place kind of thing, so it was okay. 5.0 again on that one. Next volume up was Tomb Raider Volume 1 Season of the Witch. It's not rated, from Dark Horse, written by Gail Simone with art by Nicholas Daniel Selms and Juan Gedeon. It reprints Tomb Raider 1 through 6 and is 152 pages with a cover price on the volume for $19.99. Original cover price for the issues was $21. I'm going to give it a 9.0 because this was one that I literally couldn't put down. I read it start to finish without stopping. It was the surprise of the box because I was really expecting not to care too much for a Tomb Raider book because of the TNA aspects of the video game, with the turquoise tank top and the short shorts. The character really didn't appear in that at all, so that was definitely kudos to the art team on that. And Gail Simone has always provided an excellent story. Her stuff is usually very, very good, so I was glad to read that. That one was the surprise volume of the box. Enjoyed that quite a bit. Next up is Penny Arcade Volume 1, Attack of the Bacon Robots. Also not rated, and also from Dark Horse. It's written by Jerry Holkins with art by Mike Krahuliak, and reprints the online strips from November of '98 when the series started through December of 2000. 168 pages, $12.95. Original cover price, you could call it $12.95 because this is the first time it saw print, or $0 because it was reprinting something that can be found online for free. I'm giving it a 2.0. I had some struggle with getting through this one. This is actually what delayed me getting done with the 4 volumes overall. So much of the humor was very much time and place kind of situations, and now that it's been 15 years since these strips were published, it was a little bit, of a stretch. Also, because of how much this was into video gaming, things like the specific games that were out at the time, the technologies that were out at the time were very pertinent to the humor, which made it a little more dated than what I would like to have seen. Also, because they were heavily into gaming, they knew the names of people who were game designers more than I ever would, and I just don't consider people who design games to be the same level of celebrity that they did. So jokes that they would make about someone or, in reference to someone just didn't do me any good at all. And even with the commentary to kind of explain it on every page, didn't do a whole lot for me. Didn't care for it, giving it a 2.0. Moving on to the last volume, though, was Sonic and Mega Man Worlds Collide Volume 1, Kindred Spirits. This is not rated, from Archie. It's written by Ian Flynn with art from Jamal Peppers and Ryan Jampol, and inks by Jim Amash. Reprints Mega Man 24 and 25, Sonic the Hedgehog 248, and Sonic Universe 51. It's 104 pages, $11.99 on the volume. Original cover price would have been $12, so it comes in right at cover price. It was an 8.5 book. I really enjoyed it a lot. I I had never really read any of the Sonic stuff or the Mega Man stuff before, but it was a nice melding of the two different properties. I liked the Sonic games when I was growing up, so that was a nice thing. This looks to be the first of 3 volumes that cover the crossover, so that's something to look forward to. So I'm going to look for some of those to finish that out. But that was actually the second surprise, is that I enjoyed that one as much as I did. So that is what the November box is. Total box value for this month was $53. Not a huge value versus the overall things. It was on the lower end of the comic bento stuff, but still a good value overall. A couple good things to keep on looking for. So that is it for the November box, and I am already diving into December, so I'm hoping to get December's reviews up fairly quickly overall, and also a year in review of the entire comic bento year. So I will see you guys then. Thanks.